Stale Popcorn gives you, the movie fan, the soapbox on which to have your uneducated, sycophantic opinions heard. So if you go to the midday movie session in a trench coat, dress up as Darth Maul for a Star Wars movie marathon, or simply love shaking free the shackles of everyday life by getting up close and personal with a 14-year-old boy named Potter, then Stale Popcorn is your next fix. On tonight's Popcorn, we review new cinema release Lions for Lambs and DVD hit Knocked Up. We go behind the scenes of an Art Deco icon, plus all the latest local industry news. It's time to go to the movies now, and our first film up for review is Lions for Lambs. So let's welcome our panel of hardcore movie fans.
Hi, I'm Ian Boyd. I'm a tennis coach from Glasgow, Scotland. My worst movie would have to be Rocky and Bullwinkle, I think, because it was a movie where I lost all respect for my former hero, Robert De Niro. What was he thinking?
Hi, my name's Sam Dennis. I'm an event manager from Sydney, Australia, and my favourite movie is Anchorman. You can't beat Will Ferrell.
My name's Rob McInnes. I work in sales. I'm a local Sydney boy, and the actor I would most like to punch in the face without a doubt is Will Smith. The reason, go and see one of his films and see if you disagree with me.
My name's Mark Barbaluke. I'm a Sydney-based journalist, and the actor I'd like to most sleep with would be Nicole Kidman. Simply because her first husband was a diminutive Scientologist, her second one a would-be drunken cowboy, so compared to those two, I've got to be looking good.
All right guys, here's your tickets. Enjoy the film, and I'll see you back here for the debrief afterwards.
Let's go see the
The story begins after two determined students, Arian, Derek Luke, and Ernest, Michael Pena, decide to follow the inspiration of their idealistic professor, Dr. Malley, Robert Redford, who also directs, and enlist in the US Army to join the war in Afghanistan. In a rather quirky throw to a political mix of modern media and propaganda that is today's war, Robert Redford proves that although he has a face like a crocodile skin handbag, he still has lots to offer in a style that is both effective and confronting. Although it should be noted that the film was not critically well received in the United States. Ian, what do you think?
Mate, I think I'd have to agree with the Yanks on this one. I think I've probably received parking tickets better than I received this stripe, to be honest.
I do like the fact that we've got three different stories and they sort of unravel slowly, but I think something like this where it's quite a serious storyline, war in Iraq, US military, I think you've got to be careful not to lose your audience. There's too much talking, too much dialogue, and the audience tends to get a bit bored with that.
The casting was all quite good, I thought. I mean, Robert Redford and Meryl Streep were very good, but in particular, I really liked Tom Cruise as the slick, savvy politician. And the only thing it gave away to me that he was acting was that we didn't see Katie Holmes chained up anywhere and no one got converted to Scientology.
The problem with Lions, it's like three separate stage plays, very, very wordy stage plays, and you keep wanting them to sort of to meld, to come together, but they don't. It misses the mark completely. And as for Tom Cruise, look, you can love Tom Cruise, you can loathe him, but Cruise playing a Republican senator, he's seriously out of his depth. He just lacks the gravitas to pull the role off, so for me, it missed me by a wide mark.
Cruise doesn't cut the mustard. Is he so well established in Hollywood these days that he's become almost a caricature? Can he handle roles like this?
No, see, I think he definitely can. I thought he was brilliant. I think that's one of the things that's the things that I enjoyed the most out of it. He does so many quirky, stupid things, and I totally forgot that as soon as I watched it and really believed him.
So Lions for Lambs has less brawn and no bite, but our panel's assessment is vitally important, so let's see how they reviewed Lions for Lambs.
I'll give it a too predictable for me, 6 out of 10.
It tried to be more, but only a 6 from me.
I'm going to give it an engaging but mediocre 5.
Look, 3 great stars, but only a 3 on the movie Richter scale. It did not rock my world.
Lions for Lambs is out on November 12th. After the break, we throw some leading questions to some moviegoers at the Randwick Ritz. But before we go to the break, it's time to ask lights, camera, question.
Why exactly are there snakes on this plane?
I don't have time to explain.
Well, you better make time. You put us at risk and you're going to tell us why.
What I'm going to tell you is to go back downstairs now. Man, who the hell you think you are?
Welcome back to Stale Popcorn, coming to you live and completely pre-recorded from the comedy section here at the Civic Video 5 Dock, home of such movie classics as Weekend at Bernie's and, of course, Kung Fu-y, Quest for the Ancient Peach. Now it's time for what we humans do best, argue over what makes a DVD a must-see for Friday night viewing, or whether we just download it illegally and watch it sporadically while pretending to be filing at work. So for the first time tonight, we ask, buy, rent, or rip? Our buy, rent or rip review of the week is Judd Apatow's Knocked Up. And for those of you who missed it at the cinema, here's the pitch.
Knocked Up would be one of a select few American comedy productions that actually works. Layabout loser Stone, played by Seth Rogen, lives to tell the tale of a one-night stand with beautiful Allison, Grey's Anatomy's Katherine Heigl, who is on the brink of greatness at the TV channel E! News. As usual with Buy, Rent or Rip, and in the general theme of stale popcorn, we leave the true reviews to our loyal viewers. So take it away, weird computer nerds with webcams.
This DVD's great. Unexpectedly funny situations, especially the sex scene between a very pregnant Allison and a reluctant Ben who's really worried about the impression he's going to make on the unborn child.
This DVD is really funny for about an hour, and then its script and direction are mugged by a gang far worse than either of these. You know, Tinseltown's got these people who want to ensure we all have a happy, happy ending, a Hollywood ending. So basically we end up in the maternity ward, all relatives and friends gooey-eyed after a scream-fast delivery.
There is nothing worse than sitting in your lounge watching a romantic comedy when the comedy is terrible and there is absolutely no chemistry between anybody in the film. My happy feet, I tell you, just want to kick the crap out of the television.
Next week's DVD review will be for Pirates 3 at World's End. So if you want to send in your movie review, simply forward us a YouTube link before Thursday at 5 PM to stalePopcorn@onionmedia.com.au.